today. Dun, 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 dun. Schnitzel, chicken schnitzel. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so what do you need? You need chicken breast. So we're gonna cut the chicken breast into 3 pieces lengthways. So we might just cut off the fat because the fat's kind of gross. Beautiful. And we're gonna cut that like so. Nice thin pieces like that. And this one as well. All right, so once you've cut it into 3 pieces, you'll notice there's like thin bits, thick bits. So we grab our mallet and we smash it. So it's all nice and even like that. You can feel it with your hands when you rub your hand across it where the fat bits are. Beautiful. And then the other one. Nice. And last one. So we're going to continue this process with all of our chicken breasts until they're all done. If you don't want chicken, you can use veal. Veal's really nice. You can use beef, lamb, whatever you like. I prefer the chicken myself. We're on our last schnitzel. The reason why you need to beat it is so it's an even size and it cooks evenly. You don't want a big fat bit and then all of a sudden a little bit. So now we have to start the crumbing process. So on our first plate, we need some plain flour. That's approximately 2 cups. And in that flour we're going to add some Vegeta stock, approximately 2 teaspoons, and a sprinkle of pepper, and that's it. And then we're going to just mix it together so it's all combined. This adds to the seasoning, so you don't need to season your chicken at all because all the seasoning's here in the flour. Now, in the second bowl, we need some eggs. So we'll crack about 5 eggs. Now, in our third bowl, we need the breadcrumbs. So tip some breadcrumbs into your bowl. So that's approximately 2.5 cups. And we've got a cup of Parmesan cheese in there as well. And we're going to add some dried parsley flakes. And this just adds a bit of colour. So about a tablespoon of parsley, and then we'll just give that a mix with our hands. Beautiful. And then we can start crumbing our chicken. So back to the start. So we grab one of our chicken breasts that we have bashed out so it's nice and flat and even. We're coating it lightly with some flour. Make sure every single nook and cranny is coated. And it in our egg mix. So we want all sides. And then coat it. Get up with a fork and let it drip. You don't want excess egg. Then we're going to put it in our breadcrumbs. So then we want to coat it like this with our breadcrumbs. Beautiful, both sides. Make sure it's all covered. And then we're putting it on a plate. So we're going to repeat the process again. Nicely in the flour. Coat every single nook and cranny. Beautiful. Shake off the flour. Then we're going to dip it in the egg. Make sure every bit's covered. The egg makes the breadcrumbs stick to it. Shake off the excess into the breadcrumbs. And then beautiful, make sure that's covered, and then on our plate. You can add anything to breadcrumbs if you like. You can even add a bit of paprika or anything. It's up to you. If you don't like cheese, you don't have to add the Parmesan cheese to the breadcrumbs. But we're just going to finish off now our other schnitzels, and then we'll start the cooking process. So now that we've crumbed our schnitzel, we've got to heat up the pan and the oil and then start shallow frying them. So what I've done is I've put approximately a cup of vegetable oil in the fry pan. It's quite hot now, so I've let it heat on high. So we're going to turn the heat down now to half. So my high was 9 and now my half is at 5. We're going to add the schnitzel. So we're going to place it nicely like that. You can hear it sizzle. Listen to that sizzle. Beautiful. So we're going to shallow fry that for a few minutes until it's golden brown, and then turn it over and shallow fry the other side as well. So it's been a minute or so and the side of the schnitzel is brown, so we're turning them over like so. I will leave that one a bit. We might swap sides since that side's a bit hotter, just so that schnitzel gets brown. So it's been a few minutes and our schnitzels are brown on each side. So we've got a plate with a paper napkin on it, and we're going to place our schnitzels on the paper napkin to absorb the oil. And we'll continue cooking the other one. So here's our perfect schnitzel. Yum, yum, yum. We've got, here I've already prepared some monster mash. We're going to place that on the plate with our schnitzel. Perfect accompaniment, and some parsley. And there you go, girls. You want anything from your boyfriends, you make them this.